God says, your blessing has finally arrived. It's only for you. God is commanding you open it immediately on September 19th. My beloved child, lean in and listen closely, because this is a moment set apart. A door you knocked on in tears is opening in quiet power today, September 19th. The seal has been broken over what is yours and it is moving toward your hands with unstoppable grace. Heaven calls this a release, not a delay, and the timing is precise like the turning of a key. The weight shaped your strength, and the silence built your sight. What once felt empty now carries the sound of arrival. The blessing has your name engraved in light. No one can reroute it, no voice can cancel it, no shadow can swallow it. It is tracked to your spirit like a beacon that never loses signal. Archangel Michael says this dispatch is protected. No interception stands against a sword that burns with justice. The path is guarded on every side until it reaches your doorstep. Today carries a holy weight, like warm rain on thirsty ground. Your chest may feel a slow heat and your palms a soft tingling as confirmation. Peace rests on your shoulders like a mantle that fits you perfectly. You will notice small signs aligning like stars on a clear night. A blue cup on a table will catch your eye and steady your heart. A clock will flash 5:17 and you will sense that heaven just nodded. A jasmine scent may linger where no flower stands, and it will tell your soul that the garden has already been planted. A single bird will circle once and glide away as if escorting your prayers. A patch of sunlight will find you indoors and stay longer than usual, and it will feel like a hand on your back. God says your name has been spoken in rooms you have never entered. Favors are walking ahead of you like messengers with lanterns. Paper doors are becoming oak, and fragile plans are becoming foundations. The blessing is not only money or materials, though provision is included like bread that never runs out. It is clarity for your mind, steadiness for your feet, and dignity for your story. It is the end of scraping and the beginning of stride. Your past does not get a vote in today's verdict. Old labels lose their glue and fall away like dust under rain. The mirror that once accused now agrees with heaven's description of you. Archangel Michael says keep your spirit closed to interference. Distractions will knock loudly and counterfeits will arrive with glitter but no weight. You will measure everything by peace, by truth, and by fruit that endures. Honor this day by moving quietly and deliberately. Write 3 lines of gratitude like signatures on the delivery slip. Put your phone on silent during the sacred moments and breathe like a person who knows the package is already in the building. The place you stand will feel familiar and new at the same time. A single tree, a doorway you pass often, a corner seat in a room will feel set apart. You will recognize that heaven can turn any ordinary ground into a sanctuary. You will not chase what is already running toward you. You will not plead for what is already committed. You will hold out your hands and receive with responsibility and joy. There is a reconciliation sealed in this blessing for what truly belongs with you. People with pure hearts are drawn back by truth, and those who only fed on your light drift without noise. Your circle becomes smaller, stronger, and safe. This arrival carries instruction woven into comfort. Guard your mornings, steady your evenings, and speak only what builds. Let your yes be steady and your boundaries gentle and firm like a riverbank. Archangel Michael says sign for this delivery with obedience. Do the next right thing with excellence and quiet courage. Place your name under heaven's signature and the handover is complete. God says, step through the door that stands open today. Take the keys, test the lock, and feel it turn without resistance. Stand tall in the threshold and let the breeze of newness wrap around you. The ledger of delays closes and a new page begins with clean lines. Your steps are ordered and your hours are redeemed. Your heart will know it, your bones will know it, and your future will echo it. Breathe, receive, and walk. The blessing is here on September 19th, and it is only for you. What was promised now lives in your hands, and your story moves forward in light. The air around you is shifting from heavy to clear, like curtains parting for the sun. A quiet courage rises in your chest and steadies your breathing. You are standing where promise and timing meet, and the ground agrees with you. Old fears try one last whisper as they exit the room. They have lost their authority and cannot sign for your future. You will not entertain voices that never carried the weight to bless you. Today, September 19th, is stamped on the envelope of your story. The ink is dry, the seal is broken, and the contents are yours. What belongs to you recognizes you and returns without argument. You will notice gentle choreography in small moments. An elevator arrives the instant you press the button, as if the building had been waiting for your step. A message comes with the exact phrase your heart needed, and it lands like rain on warm stone. Peace will not shout, but it will stand taller than any storm. It settles in the room before you speak and remains when the noise leaves. It is the echo proof that heaven has already moved. There is a place to tidy as a sign of readiness. Fold what is scattered, clear a corner of your table, and make space like you are preparing a guest room for good news. The outside order will mirror the inside order and your focus will sharpen. Write the names of 3 gifts you already carry that cost you nothing to receive. Write the names of 3 habits you will keep to protect this blessing. Then write the name of 1 boundary you will honor without exception. You are not behind, you are precisely on time. Delays have been transformed into directions, and detours have become training grounds. What once confused you now appears as a map that makes perfect sense. Conversations will open like windows on a breezy day. The right person will say, "We've been expecting you," and they will mean it. Access will feel natural, not borrowed. Provision will move like a river that has finally met its channel. Opportunities will not demand that you shrink to fit them. They will ask you to stand true and bring your full height. Honor what is arriving by walking softly with it. Do the next right thing with clean motives, even when no one is watching. Let excellence be your quiet language. Gratitude will turn keys that anxiety could never twist. Each thank you you speak is another light switched on in a once dim hallway. Soon the whole corridor glows and the path ahead is obvious. Your circle will find its true shape. Those who were drawn to your pain will drift, and those drawn to your purpose will stay. You will bless those who leave and build with those who remain. If a memory stings today, place it gently in the light and let it lose its power. Forgiveness will not excuse harm, it will free your hands to carry what is new. You are not abandoning justice, you are choosing clean air. A familiar place will feel newly set apart, perhaps a staircase, a bus stop, a quiet kitchen chair. There, breathe slowly and receive the confirmation that has been following you like a faithful shadow. The moment will be small on the outside and enormous on the inside. You will not force doors, you will test them. The ones meant for you will open with a simple, steady turn. The ones that resist are not rejection. They are redirection toward what carries your name. Carry your blessing with stewardship, not fear. Share wisely, save calmly, and sow into ground that has proven fruit. Your decisions will sound like a bell struck once, clear, resonant, and sure. Mark this day with a simple act that says, "I am ready." Drink water slowly and feel your body agree with peace. Step outside and let the sunlight rest on your face like a promise kept. The story that began in longing continues in fulfillment. You will move through your hours with a quiet smile that needs no announcement. And when you lay down tonight, September 19th will rest beside you like a key on the nightstand, evidence that what was promised arrived and found you. The atmosphere carries a new density of promise, like velvet drawn over noise. Even routine errands feel guided, each footstep falling into a quiet rhythm that steadies your heart. You are moving through hours that were reserved for you before you ever asked. A name you needed to remember will surface gently, arriving without strain like a leaf landing on still water. A lyric will play in passing and settle your spirit with precise comfort. The orchestration is subtle, certain, and kind. Your hands were trained in the waiting, and now they hold without shaking. You will choose measured words and watch them land like anchors on calm tides. Authority will sound in your voice not because you demand it, but because truth stands behind you. A small coin may fall from a pocket and spin before it rests, and you will recognize the sign of settled value. A single oak tree will draw your eye and remind your soul of rootedness. The wind will move once and leave a message of assurance behind. Guard what is unfolding by honoring simple order. Keep your desk clear, your inbox short, and your breathing unhurried. Each small obedience creates the corridor where the blessing walks. The ground will feel sure beneath your feet, like a path rolled out from a spool of gold thread. You will take one step, then the next, and find that provision matches your pace exactly. There is nothing frantic here, only flow. Archangel Michael says the delivery remains under watch until transfer is complete. No counterfeit will carry the weight or the peace of what is yours. You will know the difference by the way your spirit quiets in the presence of the real. You will hear a stranger repeat a phrase you wrote in secret, and it will confirm the nearness of heaven. A beam of light will rest on a doorway longer than seems ordinary, and it will whisper, "Now." Your shoulders will drop as tension releases like a knot finally undone. Choose 3 priorities and let the others wait without guilt. What is essential will bloom, what is extra will fade without drama. This is pruning as kindness, not punishment. The right alliance will arrive like a key that fits on the first try. Their integrity will speak before they resume. Conversation will move cleanly, and agreements will feel like clear water. Your memory will revisit rooms that once held pain, and you will find them emptied and aired. The echoes are gone, replaced by a soft silence that heals. You are not avoiding the past, you have outgrown it. Mark the blessing by blessing others with intention. Give where the soil has proven fruit and where accountability is strong. Let generosity be precise, not impulsive, and let it carry your name with dignity. A scent of rain on dry ground will meet you even indoors, and your spirit will settle. A blue cup will appear again like a friendly nod from the unseen. The clock will catch your eye at a meaningful minute and confirm the alignment of September 19th. Your sleep tonight will be a sanctuary, not an escape. You will lay down with a settled heart and rise with a clear plan. The morning will greet you like a room already warmed. You are stepping into rooms prepared for your voice and your values. The door has opened, and the threshold no longer feels high. Walk with the calm of one who knows the blessing arrived and found the right address. The hours are arranging themselves like pages falling into correct order. What once felt scattered now reads as a deliberate chapter with quiet margins. You can hear the soft click of alignment under everything you do. A familiar street will feel newly lit, as if each lamp remembers your name. The breeze will lift a strand of hair and set it down like a sign of gentleness returning. Even your footsteps will sound like yes. You are learning the cadence of calm strength, firm spine, soft eyes, steady breath. Decisions will come like clear notes, one after another, without rush or apology. This is what authority sounds like when it's anchored in peace. Take 10 minutes to place 3 things where they truly belong. Order outside will echo order inside, and your focus will brighten like morning through clean glass. Small stewardship invites large trust. You will notice favor moving in ordinary clothes. A doorperson waves you through, a clerk finds the last item in your size, a message arrives exactly on time. These are the threads of a larger tapestry you're finally seeing from the front. Let your words be few and weighted. Speak blessing over what is growing, silence over what is draining, and clarity over what is confused. Your tongue will feel like a key on a ring of light. A single droplet may land on your sleeve with no rain in sight, and your heart will recognize it. A quiet bird may pause on your windowsill and lift the room with stillness. A beam of late sun will trace the table's edge and stop right where your open hand rests. Remember, you don't have to push a river. Stand where the current has chosen you, and walk with it at the pace of trust. Flow will carry farther than force ever could. Write these 3 lines and keep them near. I am aligned with peace. I am trusted with what arrives. I am faithful in the small and the great. Let them mark today like initials in wet cement. Your relationships will refine with kindness. Those who honor your boundaries will draw closer, and those who require confusion to feel safe will drift to distant rooms. You will bless each movement and remain rooted. Provision is learning your name in full. It will not shout, it will show up, consistent as sunrise, exact as a measured cup. You will receive it with gratitude and plan with wisdom. When memory tries to reopen an old wound, respond with light. Breathe, place your palm over your heart, and say, "This story has been rewritten." Then step forward 1 pace and feel the page turn. There is a place today, stairs, doorway, bench, or balcony, where your spirit will sense a soft permission to smile. Pause there and breathe twice as long as usual. Let your shoulders drop and your future draw near without strain. Choose one generous act that is precise, accountable, and quiet. Give in a way that plants roots, not weeds. Let your generosity travel further than your announcement. If a sign appears, a blue cup, the number 7, a lyric that lands like home, receive it with a nod instead of a chase. Signs confirm, they do not carry. You are the one carrying grace now. Tonight, lay your phone face down and your hope face up. Whisper thanks for what found you and what left you. Sleep like a person who has already arrived where they were meant to be. And when the morning touches your face, step into it with unclenched hands. The day will recognize you, and doors will cooperate. The blessing that reached you on September 19th continues to unfold in quiet brilliance, and you are walking it out with dignity and joy. The day keeps unfolding like a ribbon that refuses to tangle. What tried to knot itself around your peace loosens and falls away. Your shoulders remember how light feels and your breath finds a steady lane. Rooms you enter greet you with a hush that feels like welcome. Even the hum of ordinary life sounds tuned and gentle. You are walking inside a promise that has learned your pace. A small bell may ring once in the distance and your spirit will mark it. A paper will slide neatly into place and the timing will feel perfect. The simplicity of alignment will say more than any announcement. Let your posture carry quiet certainty. Lift your chin, soften your jaw, and keep your heart unhurried. Confidence without noise has its own gravity. Tend to 3 small tasks with full attention. Put one thing back where it belongs, complete one lingering message, and drink water like you are watering a garden. Momentum loves honest care. You will meet kindness wearing ordinary clothes. Someone holds the door, someone makes room, someone remembers your name at the right moment. These will feel like fingerprints from the unseen. Your boundaries will speak even when your mouth is still. People who honor truth will lean closer and people who trade in confusion will step back. You will bless both movements and remain whole. A thin shaft of light may trace your path on the floor and pause at your feet. A cool breeze might pass only once and seal the hour with peace. Your pulse will slow as your body agrees with arrival. If memory stirs like dust in a sunbeam, let it rise and drift out the open window. You are not required to hold what no longer helps you stand. Today is clean and carries no debt from yesterday. You will recognize answers arriving in small envelopes. A sentence in a book will land like a key. A quiet idea will stand up inside you already complete and patient. Provision will feel like a hand at your back, not a hand on your throat. It will guide, not push. It will steady, not startle. Choose words that build floors, not ceilings. Bless what is growing, release what is finished, and label your next step with clarity. Truth will walk beside your language like a trusted friend. If a sign repeats, the blue cup, the number 7, the jasmine trace, receive it as confirmation, not instruction. The way has already been chosen and you are already on it. Peace is the compass you carry. Mark September 19th with a quiet ritual. Light a candle for 10 breaths, then write the sentence your future needs to read. Fold the page and keep it where your hand can find it without searching. Your sleep will be layered with calm and your morning will rise like a curtain opening to bright air. You will step into the day with unclenched hands and a steady spine. The blessing that reached you continues to settle into every corner that belongs to you. Speak these declarations softly and let them root. I walk in ordered peace. I carry what is mine with dignity. I move forward in light and nothing true is taken from me. The quiet around you is no longer emptiness, it's protection that allows the right things to grow. Your mind settles like a lake after the wind has passed. What is yours rises to the surface without struggle. You will feel a gentle warmth in your chest as if a lamp turned on from within. Your hands may tingle and then calm, as readiness replaces hurry. Peace stands like a guardian at every threshold. Ordinary moments will carry bright edges. A kettle will whistle at the exact second you think, now, and you'll smile without needing a reason. A station chime in the distance will sound like a soft bell of confirmation. Honor this hour by finishing one postponed task with care. Put away what is finished, label what is next, and let the rest wait without guilt. The blessing breathes best in uncluttered rooms. Your posture tells the story before your words do. Shoulders down, jaw loose, gaze steady, this is how authority wears kindness. You don't need volume, you carry weight. Conversations will open like windows that slide easily on greased rails. The right phrase will meet you exactly when needed and land with gentle accuracy. Doors will respond the same way, no forcing, only firm turns. If an old hurt rises like a shy shadow, meet it with light. Name it, bless your healing, and let it return to the past where it belongs. You are not erasing history, you are closing the book after the final chapter. Provision will behave like a faithful tide, arriving, filling, and receding in healthy rhythm. You will receive and plan, not clutch and panic. Generosity will follow like a second heartbeat. Choose 3 anchors for your week, a quiet morning ritual, a fixed boundary for your time, and one generous act. These will keep your steps lined with clarity. Structure is not a cage here. It is a trellis for growth. Small signs will return kindly. A single feather might appear on clean floor, and you'll feel seen. A number you've kept in your heart will surface on a receipt and steady your breath. The place you stand becomes permission. A hallway you've rushed through will suddenly invite you to pause, inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6, and realize you are safe. The floor beneath you feels like agreement. Speak blessing with precision. Over your work, let this be honest and excellent. Over your home, let this be peaceful and protected. Over your heart, let this be steady and soft. Write one page that starts with, what arrived on 19 September, let your pen move slower than your thoughts and let gratitude choose the language. Fold it once, that's the new contract between promise and practice. Your circle will clarify without conflict. People who honor truth will lean closer, and those who need confusion to feel strong will drift to where confusion still lives. You will remain kind and unmoved. If the blue cup appears again, nod and carry on. If the evening light lingers at your doorway, stand in it for a breath and let your shoulders drop. Signs are companions now, not directions, you are already on the path. Tonight, set your phone face down and your hope face up. Lay still for a minute and notice how peace fills the room like warm air meeting cool. Sleep will come as a gift you no longer have to chase. When morning opens, walk into it like a house that belongs to you. Touch the walls with your eyes and feel them answer, welcome. The blessing that found you is still unfolding, and you are carrying it with dignity, wisdom, and quiet joy. My beloved child, the map before you keeps revealing new lines of direction with gentle certainty. Each hour adds a clear stroke, and your steps trace it without strain. What is arriving knows exactly where to meet you. You will notice a quiet alignment in the smallest gestures. A door closes softly behind you and the echo sounds like finished. Another door opens without creak and the air beyond it says, welcome. Let your pace be faithful, not frantic. You are not late to your own story, you are right on time to the promise that carries your name. Peace is the passport you show at every threshold. Choose one corner to restore and let it preach order to the rest. Put away what ended, polish what remains, and label what begins. Excellence is how you say thank you to answered prayer. Favor will flow in practical ways that make work lighter and paths shorter. Someone will volunteer help unprompted, and the timing will fit like a glove. What used to require 10 steps will need only 3. If a memory rises like a cold draft, meet it with warm light. Place your hand on your heart and say, this room is healed and in use. Then walk through it as if it had always belonged to you. A sign may greet you in passing, a blue cup, the number 7, a single feather on clean ground, and you will feel seen. A clock might land on 5:17 and your breath will settle. The jasmine note may return for a moment and then release you into ease. Write a short note titled, What Arrived on September 19th, and list 3 confirmations you've already witnessed. Underneath, list 2 ways you will protect this blessing with boundaries. Finally, add 1 generous act you will complete this week with accountability and joy. Archangel Michael says the transfer remains guarded until every piece is in place. Counterfeits will look urgent but feel hollow, and you will recognize them by the absence of peace. The true thing carries weight, warmth, and quiet clarity. Your voice is learning a new register, low, steady, and sure. Speak only what builds, and let silence do the rest. Your yes will feel like foundation and your no like a locked, safe door. Provision will behave like a faithful tide, returning at the right hour and receding with wisdom. You will receive, plan, and plant, and nothing will be wasted. Guilt will have no seat at this table. Select 3 priorities for the next 7 days and allow the rest to wait without apology. This is pruning as kindness, not punishment. What matters will bloom, what is extra will fall away without noise. If a room feels thin, open the window and let new air rewrite the atmosphere. Place a glass of water where you work and drink slowly as you decide. Clarity loves a hydrated heart and an unhurried hand. Notice how kindness keeps finding you in ordinary clothes. A stranger remembers your name, an email arrives with perfect timing, a seat opens when you need to rest. These moments are the stitching that holds the new fabric of your days. The past no longer sets the exchange rate for your future. Old labels slide off like paper under warm rain. You are titled in peace now, and heaven's deed is in your name. Archangel Michael says test every invitation by fruit, not glitter. Real doors open with a firm, simple turn and stand on hinges of truth. If you have to shrink to pass through, it was never your doorway. Bless your steps aloud before you leave the house. Let my work be honest, my words be clean, and my presence carry rest. Bless your table, let this place serve peace and wise planning. Bless your sleep, let the night repair, and let the morning rise ready. Mark the continuity of this day with a small ritual at dusk. Write 1 sentence you want tomorrow to echo and place it where morning light can find it. The page will greet you like a promise kept. Walk forward with an unclenched hand and a lifted gaze. The blessing that located you on September 19th continues to unfold with steady brilliance. You are carrying it with dignity, wisdom, and quiet joy. My beloved child, the light on your path widens 1 quiet step at a time. What felt narrow now feels precise, like a lane drawn just for your feet. The hour breathes with you and finds its rhythm in your calm. You will sense a hush that is not empty but full of agreement. Even the smallest objects seem to settle into their rightful place. Order is arriving like dawn through clean glass. A single bird may coast above you and then vanish into a bright patch of sky. Your heart will recognize the sign of safe passage and soften. Ease replaces effort the way tide replaces footprints. Choose one room or corner and let it mirror the future you're honoring. Clear the surface, fold the fabric, align the edges until the air feels light. Excellence becomes your quiet language of gratitude. Conversations will open without force and close without regret. The right words will arrive like keys that remember the lock. Silence will carry weight where noise once tried to prove itself. If an old ache taps at the window of memory, greet it with steady kindness. Place your hand over your heart and speak permission to heal. Then return your gaze to the place where peace is working. Provision moves toward you like a river that knows your name. It fills what is empty and shapes what is ready to grow. You respond with planning, not panic, with stewardship, not strain. Write 3 sentences that begin with, "Today I receive." Let each line be specific, simple, and true. Fold the page once and keep it near your work like a small, shining anchor. You will see familiar signs replay with fresh warmth. The blue cup will appear like a nod from the unseen, and jasmine may brush the air for one gentle breath. A clock will land on a kind number and your shoulders will drop. Boundaries will stand quietly and keep your peace soft and strong. Those who honor truth will move closer and those who require confusion will drift. You will bless every motion and remain rooted. Walk through your thresholds with your jaw loose and your spine lifted. Your body will tell your story before your words do. Calm carries its own gravity and others will feel it. A pencil left neatly on a page will feel like an invitation to continue. One clean line will become 2 and then 3, and direction will emerge without struggle. Guidance loves a hand that is unhurried. Choose a gentle ritual at dusk to seal the day. Light a candle, breathe for 10 counts, and whisper thanks for what arrived. Then write tomorrow's first step and let it rest under the flame's soft circle. The ground beneath you is not guessing, it is guided. Doors that belong to you open with a firm, simple turn. Doors that are not yours remain kind but closed, and you bless them as you pass. Peace is now your signature on every hour. You move with dignity through rooms that once felt too large, and they answer you with welcome. The blessing that located you on September 19th is settling into every place that bears your name. The hours of September 19th keep unfolding with clean edges. What tried to blur your focus is losing color and falling away. What carries your name is stepping forward with calm authority. A hallway you pass through daily will feel like a small sanctuary. Pause there, inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6, and let your shoulders release. Agreement settles on you like a light shawl. Choose one overdue kindness toward yourself and complete it without delay. Drink water slowly, tidy a single drawer, or step outside for 5 unhurried breaths. These simple obediences widen the lane for larger grace. You will hear one line today that lands like a key. It may arrive in a message, an announcement, or a sentence you read by chance. Your heart will know it before your mind explains it. Let your language be steady and spare. Say only what builds, blesses, or brings clarity. Silence can carry more truth than a crowded paragraph. A silver coin might catch the light at your feet and remind you of settled value. A cool breeze may move once through a still room and leave peace in its wake. A shadow shaped like an open door will slide across the floor and make you smile. Write 3 lines that begin with, "I choose." I choose truth over tension. I choose stewardship over strain. I choose peace as the measure of every step. Archangel Michael says the handover remains protected until every detail matches heaven's pattern. Counterfeits glitter briefly but feel thin, and the real arrives with weight and warmth. Test each invitation by fruit, not attention. Provision is learning your schedule. It will meet you at the pace of trust, not the speed of fear. You will receive with gratitude and plan with wisdom that keeps tomorrow in view. Make a rule of 3 for the next 7 days. 3 priorities you will complete, 3 boundaries you will keep, and 3 moments of quiet you will honor. Let this rule be gentle, clear, and non-negotiable. If a memory knocks, open only long enough to bless your healing. Then return to the room where your future is working. You are not avoiding the past, you are obeying the present. Notice how kindness keeps finding you in ordinary clothes. A seat opens when you need to rest, a file appears exactly where you left it, a friend replies at the right minute. These are the stitches of a fabric that now holds. Stand at one threshold today and speak softly, this house keeps peace. This table keeps order. This heart keeps light. Feel the atmosphere agree. As dusk approaches, seal the day with a small, clear ritual. Place a glass of water by your workspace, write tomorrow's first step on a single slip, and set it beneath the glass. Let the weight remind you that plans rest best under blessing. If the blue cup appears, receive it like a nod from the unseen and continue. If the clock lands on 5:17, let your breath even out. If jasmine brushes the air, smile and carry on, the signs confirm, and you are already aligned. Sleep will come like a friend who knows the spare key. You will lie down with an unclenched heart and rise with a page already turned. The blessing that arrived on September 19th continues to settle into every place that bears your name.